moves in your life. That power has to be in you. It has to be a part of you. When power is in you, then power can move through you. Here we are. What's up, girl? What's up, fellas? I'm gonna be honest with you. We're having this dialogue, heart on my sleeve, out here sharing it.
I came here to let you know I am done trying to play cute, and I am done trying to be accepted. I got power, baby. Come on. Oh, what's up, Houston? Welcome to the Power Moves Tour. I am so excited that you are here with us tonight. We have such an incredible evening planned for you tonight, but I just want you to know that this is an evening of first, not just for me, though I will go into detail about why this is a special first for me, but I believe wholeheartedly that this is going to be an evening in which you tap into God's vision for your life, God's vision for your spirit, God's vision for your gifts and your talents in a fresh new way. And so I want to thank you for making this sacrifice to be in this room. I know it wasn't easy. I know many of you had to move things around to be here, but I am letting you know that I have been seeking heaven with you in mind. And I don't know about you, but I have already decided that whatever God wants to do in this place, that I'm going to go with the flow. I've already decided that whatever God challenges me to do, that I'm going to do it. And so I just want to take 10 seconds and have just 10 seconds of praise and victory in this place, like we're already excited about what's on the other side of it. If we could just take 10 seconds. He's not giving us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That means that our spirit is supposed to feel powerful. And anything that doesn't feel like power, love, and a sound mind is standing in between what spirit we need to have in order to face whatever life throws our direction. So if you're in this room tonight and you have the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind 24/7, don't lie. Because the reality is that all of us are fighting to have that spirit of power, love, and a sound mind all of the time. And that is because I saw her move in power as a solo artist, where her solo album debuted at the #1 on the US Billboard charts. She's an accomplished actress and philanthropist who is balancing what it means to be a powerful woman, a leader, a mother, a daughter, sister, and a friend. Can you all please help me welcome LaToya Luckett to the Power Moves Tour? Yes, t-shirts, thank you. Okay.
Feeling like I had to be my mom's rock at the time. So I had to change positions. Like I went from fine, but the captain of my soul, he's always on board. He rocks me in his arms while riding through the storms.
Because when they go out to eat, she's like, I'm so adventurous. And he's like, actually, you're not. You eat the same thing every time, but you order something different and send it back. But she wants to be adventurous because people say, oh, you should be adventurous. And so she's like, I'm adventurous. He's like, you're not. And it's okay not to be. It's okay to always get Cajun chicken pasta. And we have to own that about ourselves. But I think there's so much around, I should be this thing. And I don't think social media makes it better because now we have imagery to go along with who we should be. We have a storyline. And we're not considering the backstory of that. So now we have a lot more outside of our family, our friends, and all these ecosystems we're in. Now we get a lot of pictures from strangers telling us who we should be.
Okay, so if somebody's in this room and they're like, okay, I am ready to start owning who I am, being honest about that, but the people I'm in relationship with are used to a different version of myself. And I don't want to just like flip the script on them, which is why I haven't said anything. Where do we even start with introducing our authenticity in a space where we have been applauded for pretending?
I would take those words you said and remix them, right? So sometimes we think we have to get really crafty with what we say to other people, like there's a perfect way to say it, and it's really not. You can say what you just said. So I will be trying something new. I'm trying to own my power, and you might see me advocating for myself a bit more. So when we go out to eat, I might order first. When you ask me if I want to do this thing, I will actually speak up in this instance. You can let people know that this is a new thing that you'll be seeing. You know, it's not like we have to give them an explanation and this is why I'm changing, but we may want to let them know you will see something different and this is what that might look like. Allow ourselves to just have fond memories of an experience. Right? Like, oh, it was so nice in 2020. Don't take them to 2025. It was wonderful. It's like your prom dress. Like, you just want to look at that picture like that was a day. You don't want that dress now. And so allow yourself to miss people, to think about those stories of them, but everybody is not supposed to be in every season with you. And it's, you know, I feel like there is this theme around like, cut them off. And it's like, well, we don't want to cut everybody off. Some people need a pause. Some people need to be returned to at a later time. It's not like, oh, I have to send them this message and let them know we're done. It could be, I don't call them every week. I cut back, and that cuts it back. Or I change the way that I show up with them. There are often times that we feel like people are not letting us change. This person is not going to allow me to have a voice. Have you tried?
Right.
What have you tried? And
Living is going to be different. Like, it's one thing to walk away from a friend or to say, I'm going to create distance between a friend. But in family units, often, if there is friction or a need to have a boundary, it affects the way that you connect with everyone. And now all of a sudden, you know, maybe you're the one acting funny, or now you think you're better than everyone else. Like,
Yes, Lord.
how do we navigate that reality?
well, first we must acknowledge when we actually are acting funny. Because many of us do set a boundary and back away. You can set a boundary and continue to engage. Hey, we're not having Thanksgiving at my house. Call your mama tomorrow. Nobody said don't call her, but sometimes we do that. We're like, oh, I set this boundary, they're mad at me. Well, do we know? We've had this hard conversation. We don't need to do this thing next week. Was it canceled? So it's really important to think about, am I the person who's changed my behavior in this situation? Or have they even reacted to it yet?
Right.
So that's number one. Now let's say that they're changing their behavior, they're doing something different. Talk about it. Hey, I noticed after I mentioned this thing about not exchanging gifts.
Power Moves Tour, 10 out of 10. Like, I really got to see Savage X in the flesh. I love her. I love what she's doing.